Good morning, Virgo. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your week. Let's do your extended read. I have Tarot of the Mystical Moments for the main deck. I always forget the name of this. It's Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for the clarifying deck. And the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck coming in, Cancer energy. And the Temperance, which is Sagittarius. We're going to be in Sagittarius season in 5 days as I look at the calendar. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like a balance being restored, rejuvenation. I mean, Queen of Cups. Oh, there you are, Hermit reverse and the Queen of Cups. Okay. I mean, really look at these cards. When the Hermit is upright, it's out of those waters. Feels like busy trying to... I don't know why I'm getting so deep into this card, but it's just like it's pulling me because look at the Queen of Cups. She's under the water in this peaceful transitioning, transformational, I wouldn't say yumminess. I don't know where I was getting that. But anyway, Virgo, let's just do your reading. I don't know. I'm sorry. I got pulled in to those two cards. I am half tempted to start this over. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, if you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Virgos, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Virgo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It could resonate as the main story, and Virgo can be the cross-watcher. This reading could be about you or for you. Take it as it resonates. Collective messages from my lovely Virgoans, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, let's see. I'm just getting a lot of water every time I split the deck. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay, let's see. What's the energy for Virgo they need to be aware of, please? What is the energy for Virgo? There we are. There we are. Two of Wands. I love this Two of Wands because she's sitting on her roof on her Four of Wands looking up at the moon. Even though she's got all the answers and you know the world represents a cycle and a major change happening. But I feel like not in sooner rather than later, that Four of Wands, like she's going to feel brave enough to jump off that roof and jump into that world. Very like Fool-like energy I'm feeling there. What's influencing the Two of Wands? What's influencing the Two of Wands? There we go. Queen of Pentacles. I like it. Capricorn energy and Aries energy. Reason for the reading. Reason for the reading. Empress, Virgo. All four queens. You got two of the queens right here in Aries and Capricorn. What's in the past? King of Cups, Scorpio. Feminine energy. On this deck, there's two kings, two emperors. Feminine, masculine energies. What's on your mind currently? On Virgo's mind? There we go. I see Knight of Wands and Temperance. I call them bookends where these cards fall out of. The Three of Wands. You know what's interesting is I just spent a good 20 minutes reading, like rereading or refreshing on the Three of Wands. I don't know why. Something drew me to the Three of Wands to really be reading about it. And it just talks about a blank canvas. The Three of Wands talks about a blank canvas. And sometimes it's depicted, it almost looks like a desert. Sometimes it's depicted as water. But it always shows a sun in the future. And where you're going, it's anything is possible with the Three of Wands. And again, that fell out between the Temperance, you got the Hierophant below that, and the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Virgo, this is so far one of the better readings I've ever seen of you for you guys. Near future. Near future for my Virgoans. Near future for my Virgoans. You, Nine of Pentacles. You know, minor arcana card of the Empress. You got them both here. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like something, it's like you're back in the game. You got your groove back. I feel like your money's going up, honestly. Money's coming in. Things are starting to move and shake again. And you're feeling, you don't feel so restrictive. You know, you're ready to see what's out there. How do you currently see yourself? How do the Virgos currently see themselves? Wow, did you guys see how this all fell out King of Wands, reverse, Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. There you are. Page of Wands feels like the Page of Swords. And the King of Wands reverse, it feels like you might be testing the water. Some of you might be working, Eight of Pentacles, there's your energy. But more importantly, I feel like it's not just about physical work. I feel like your work is soon going to be appreciated. The work you've been doing almost feels like in silence, or people don't really know what you're made of and what you've been doing, but I feel like the world's ready to see the Eight of Pentacles and see the cocoon going on, and with the butterfly, and butterflies represent much like the Death card with all the transformational energy going on here. And you got the Page of Wands. The King of Wands reverse almost feels like dipping that toe in the water, because King of Wands reverse can be a bit reserved, can second guess themselves. And I feel like the time of this is over. So I do feel like people are about to see what you're made of, Energy coming in, Ten of Pentacles, and now you got the Queen of Wands reverse. So I love the Ten of Pentacles. You got the 9 and the 10. The difference is Ace of Pentacles, right? The offer. I don't even know if this is about an offer. I feel like this is about you. Having the confidence to go forward, realizing who you've been in the past isn't necessarily who you're going to be tomorrow. I think you're ready to spread your wings, What are in your emotions currently? Hermit reverse. See how that got stuck? You're getting back into the water. Hermit upright can pull themselves back, very introspective. Some people will be like, man, Virgo, I haven't seen you in 84 years. Where have you been? Fishing and pulls up a star. And with the Hermit reverse, I feel like you're jumping it back into those waters. You have Two of Ships coming in here. You have a Two of Wands. There's a lot of ship metaphors going on. This person's holding a ship, but Three of Wands is waiting for a ship to come in. That's one of the main meanings. But the resources are in her hand on the card. The Two of Wands, the resources are in her hand. So I feel like for some of you, what you have been doing, you are more than enough and more than capable of putting it into action now. So again, now the difference between the Eight of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles is trust. Two of Pentacles, going with the flow of life, not trying to restrict or be afraid of what comes next. It's about jumping into it. All right. Just like the Hermit reverse feels like jumping into it. Okay. What is the outcome here for Virgo? What is the outcome here for Virgo, please? It flipped. I'm trying to not drop the rest. Ooh, King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. I'm liking that. I'm nervous. What is this card? You want to see? You'll see before me. Ace. Is that an Ace of Cups reverse? See the butterflies? Oh, wow. Butterflies here. Butterflies here, how you currently see yourself. When the cup is like this, it feels like you've been keeping something within. It feels like you've been keeping something back, holding it back. Give me one more card. Outcome here for Virgo, please. Outcome here for Virgo. Outcome here for Virgo. Outcome here for Virgo. Outcome here for Virgo. Anything want to fall out, or am I going to have to pull teeth around here, around this joint? Outcome here for Virgo. King of Cups masculine. You got in the past the King of Cups feminine. The King of Cups masculine is now putting something into action. It's like my hands are shaking. Scorpio energy. My hands are like in another with the ship. You have a ship here, a ship here, a ship here, two ships here. Any other ships want to show themselves? King of Cups and the Ace of Cups reverse. It's like you're not allowing your emotions to distract you. Like what I mean by that is overthinking. It's actually, instead of letting the emotions distract you, you're letting your emotions guide you, you know? I mean, honestly, this could be a new love connection because you have a lot of newness. You got the King of Cups here. You have the King of Cups here. You had the Queen of Cups at the beginning. You have the Empress card, all 4 queens. Page of Wands, how you see yourself. And then you have 2 ships coming in with the Hermit reverse, leading you to a Ten of Pentacles that you don't even see coming your way. I do feel like abundance is here, but I feel like you've always had the ability for this, but it's almost like you overthought it, or over worried about something, or overstressed. And I feel like with those ships, you're allowing yourself to be guided. Hence, we got the Temperance over here, to be guided to where you really need to be without worrying about the what ifs or am I enough? And you're more than enough, and you're more than capable of this. So let's clarify this. 2 of Wands, center of the reading. 2 of Wands, center of the reading. What is that about? 2 of Wands, center of the reading. What is the 2 of Wands here? High Priestess reverse. And let's see. 2 cards. World reverse. And then the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. You got the Page of Cups in the World reverse. Again, she's holding the world upright. So I feel like you're going to have a moment where you can stay where you are, where it's comfortable. But I feel like you've already tapped all those lessons out. It's like you're safe, but not necessarily happy, you know? World reverse and then the Page of Cups. This comes in and it almost feels like it might scare you because you have a King of Wands reverse here and a Queen of Wands reverse also coming in with this Ten of Pentacles. So it's like there's an offer here that you might get really excited about, really happy about, but there's also a fear of what if this doesn't work out a bit. Queen of Pentacles, reverse. Queen of Pentacles upright, influencing the 2 of Wands. Why is that? Queen of Wands reverse in the same line here. Why the Queen of Wands reverse? 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. That seemed weird to say that out loud. I don't know why. 7 of Cups. So this Page of Cups comes in with the fish in it. Always reminds me of Pisces for some reason. I'm getting a little bit of a Pisces vibe in this. And so will you be a little bit nervous of what this cup entails? If it's a new job, if it's a new relationship, is this cup, even though it's great in the beginning, are you worried about what it can become? See how he's starting to go for that cup, but then he kind of almost pulls his hand back because in the past, maybe you went for something and it didn't work out. But it does, just like the 3 of Wands, it doesn't mean it won't work out in the future. 3 of Wands is waiting for a ship to come in. Outcome is a King of Cups with a massive ship that comes in. And I feel Temperance. Oh, you got a Page of Pentacles actually at the bottom of this deck, at where I stopped with the 7 of Cups. Anyway, so something that you want, and when it comes in, it might be like, do I still want this? I almost feel like you might be trying to talk yourself out of it because you're not going to feel safe. Virgos like feeling safe. They want to feel secure. Something's taking you out of your safety zone to stretch you beyond. I'm trying to think of the right way of saying it. To test your limits, you know? To test your boundaries, not in a bad way, but in a good way. It's like to not test them, but to push them back because now it's time to add more stuff into your life. You got the Empress, reason for the reading. Empress, reason for the reading. 4 of Wands. You got a new 4 of Wands here. But this 2 of Wands is a decision, right? And she's on her 4 of Wands. This 4 of Wands isn't this 4 of Wands. This should be really good news. And I feel like it is good news. But I do feel like there's a bit of fear here. Because, the things worth having are the things we're scared to death of losing. King of Cups in the past, I feel like some of you, this definitely is a new relationship. And as it comes in, it's like, I don't, it's like, oh, I don't know if I really want that anymore. I'm going to go back into hermit mode. Anyway, past. You got the King of Cups in the near past, 5 of Cups reverse, 4 of Cups reverse. Now, both of those energies talk about something new. Not waiting, not looking back, in the 2 of Cups, and it feels really good with the King of Cups. But if you do some first grade math, you got the 5 plus the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, and what ended up happening was a 9 of Cups reverse. So it feels like in the near past or past, I don't know how long this is for some of you guys, but it felt like something that you put your eggs in the basket and you really trusted somebody and they kind of like skedaddled and left you to heal. And then as you were healing, you pulled yourself into your 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, right? And I think this was supposed to be like a momentary or a short-term stay, and it turned into like something a lot more long-term. And now you have a new opportunity to break free from this. And yet it's going to feel uncomfortable because growth is uncomfortable. But so are the things worth having. By the way, that 4 of Cups reverse, 5 of Cups reverse fell between the 9 of Cups and the Star. What's below that? You got the Sun, but then the 8 of Wands reverse. 9 of Swords. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail with the past. I think it's exactly that. I feel like somebody talked you out of your comfort zone and you really thought that was it. And then they kind of left you high and dry. 3, I don't feel like this is the same. I don't feel like this is like a comeback around with the same person. I feel like this is someone new, but the lessons from this is scary because you don't want to go through that again. 3 of Wands on your mind, Aries energy. Yep, 6 of Swords reverse. It's again with the ships and the boats in the water. 6 of Swords reverse is could be mentally stuck in where you are. It could be that. But you see when it's upright, it's going on to something better. It could also represent, because we're clarifying this 3 of Wands upright, is the right ship just hasn't come along. Now, this is a current energy. Some of you are like, I don't know what you're talking about, Tarot Lady. I like you sometimes, but I don't know who this could be. Well, I don't know if you will know who this will be, since you have this 10 of Pentacles coming in that you don't see coming. It's not an Ace of Pentacles. It's a 10 of Pentacles. It feels like something bigger than you ever wish for. And, not everything is too good to be true. 9 of Pentacles in the near future. There you are. 9 of Pentacles. Very Empress-like. Yeah, I love that. 9 of Swords reverse. 9 of Swords reverse is focus, clarity, not anything keeping you up all night in worries. I really feel like something around your money gets better. I felt it from the very beginning. Something around your money picks up. The things that once kept you up all night worrying about, it's no longer. That's the 9 of Swords reverse. Clarifying a 9 of Pentacles upright. This is such feel-good, high vibrational, high frequency type of energy. Because I feel like you're not in the need business, you're in the want business. That's what you're getting into. And because you're in this energy, it leads then pulling a 10 of Pentacles towards you. Okay, let's go here. 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands reverse coming in that Virgo doesn't see coming. What's this 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands reverse coming in Virgo doesn't see coming? King of Cups again. This ship is coming in, Virgo, but I think I do feel a little fear. Speaking of, over here, 8 of Pentacles, and I feel your 9 of Pentacles self. I know this is the 8 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're a 9 of Pentacles right here, but you don't even realize it yet. This is causing somebody to do this. Like somebody's got their eye on you, and King of Wands reverse, you might not feel as confident as you come off, okay? And I do feel like, wow, I didn't even know they saw me. I've been keeping my flame inside. I've been keeping it hidden. I don't think you have. I think you've been, I think you've been glowing here. All right, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands reverse, how you currently see yourself. There you are, the Magician. Do you realize how magnetic you are? And do you want to know what's so cool is the masculine energy Magician, and I always say the Empress to me is the feminine energy of the Magician because they share so many similar qualities. They're very magnetic. When you're in this energy and you just feel like things are clicking and right, you're pulling people, you're pulling opportunities, you're attracting things left and right. And you're just like, wow, did my luck change? No, you changed. But I don't think you saw it because you were inside this cocoon, see like the butterflies, you've been keeping them suppressed, but they've been kind of leaking out of the cup here and here and here. And I feel like now you're going to use everything you know to make something really come true, to make something really happen that puts you out of a Nine of Swords upright. It's really a beautiful reading. But anyway, Magician energy. It's all the aces are there. They're at your disposal. She's holding a ship. You have the resources. She's holding the world. You have the resources. But maybe you just haven't been using those resources, but now you soon will. Hermit reverse is I feel like you're jumping on one of those ships. What's the Hermit reverse in Virgo's emotions? You're coming back out of Hermit mode and you'll be like, man, where did all these people come from? Where did all this opportunity come from? Hermit reverse in your emotions. Empress again. Virgo, this is wild. Reason for the reading is an Empress. In your emotions, you are an Empress. How you see yourself as a Magician. This is wild. Near future is a Nine of Pentacles, which is the Empress. Four of Wands. You're so close. You are so close. Do you realize how close you are to this kind of success, or how close you are? And I want to say success. It could be love, but it feels like so much more. You're so close. Don't give up. Okay? Some of you need to hear that. King of Cups and the Ace of Cups reverse in the outcome. I really feel like the Ace of Cups reverse, I mean, like I said, you thought you were hiding who you really are. See how those butterflies are being released, all this transformational, and it feels like she's bursting with confetti. But because the card was reversed, now really look at it. I feel like because she's on top of it, she's not seeing what she's been trying to hide, has been kind of leaking out, butterfly going. And it's drawing the right kind of attention. And she doesn't even see it because she's just, holding it together. It almost does feel like this cocoon, just like this Eight of Pentacles. She doesn't see it too. But when she was in this cocoon, the butterflies were going here and there. The massive change has now become her. It's like the Empress of butterflies, right? The mother of butterflies going on here. And wow. I don't know who you're pulling towards you, but it feels big. It feels big. All right, Ace of Cups reverse and the King of Cups in the outcome. What is this about? Who's Virgo pulling towards them? Ace of Cups reverse and the King of Cups. Six of Cups reverse, Scorpio. I feel like that's leaving the past in the past. It's a reverse, the memories. And this is probably why you could have withdrawn, because you don't want to get hurt. Who wants to get hurt? But there you are, Nine of Pentacles. I don't even think you can hide your shine. You can't hide your shine. You can't hide your shine from this person or these ships or this opportunity. It just feels like my nose is really itching as I say this. And because we have a lot of Scorpio going on in a Six of Cups reverse, and Scorpio, we're in season. Whenever I see the current season we're in and we're near the end and the cards start hitting reverse, it reminds me of right after that season into that Sagittarius. I feel like Scorpio season is going to end, and the cycle of you being held down or taken advantage of or for granted or keeping your shine back because some of you, last time you shine, oh gosh, you won't even want to know what I wanted to come out my mouth. You could have attracted some bad people. But that doesn't, but you also, and it doesn't mean you can't attract bad people, but you're realizing as long as your elevation is high, those kind of people with their low vibration can't reach you. They can't reach you. And it doesn't matter if who, it's like you have the power now to allow the opportunities in your life and to push the opportunities you don't want out of your life. You don't have to go along to get along anymore. I just feel like you're pulling in such an opportunity. And this is what everything has been building towards, honestly. Bottom of the deck, you got the Hermit and the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming in, right? This Hermit, I feel like that, remember in your emotions, the Hermit reverse, the Hermit with the star, and you're pulling in such a star opportunity. But I feel like as she's like reeling this in, the light's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And it's bringing this King of Cups in the ocean your way. They can now see. The sun is coming up behind him, out of the darkness and into the light, Virgo. Out of the darkness and into the light. I'm getting a strong Two of Pentacles vibe on this. Two of Pentacles and the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune all talk about the same thing, where life and success is not A to B. It's not a linear line. It could be wild and crazy. Just hold on to the reins the best you can, but don't try to control it or slow it down. It's trying to embody it. That's like the Nine of Pentacles too. It's embodying this energy of who you are. And I feel like with this light coming out, embrace it. Just embrace these opportunities and see how far they take you. Because you might really be surprised how much your life is about to change. All right, Virgos, I love you guys. Have a great start to your week and take care.